Guess who wants to go out the door this morning? Steve, you want to go out the door? He can't take his eyes off of him. What happens if I go out the door? Where are they going? Steve, you can come out if you want. Squirrel over there. They've pretty much taken over because Rex is on vacation again. Just doesn't have the same energy without Rex charging out here. Although you guys are adding a little bit of a thrill. Appreciate that. Am I ever going to take this tent frame down? I'm not sure if I am. See, every day I think I'm going to do some chores, something happens. Like the prettiest, best Sunday of summer 2023 yesterday. That was so nice. Not only was it a beautiful day with sunshine, they're everywhere. That one just came out from underneath. Not only do we have beautiful sunshine with a temperature of 85 to 90, humidity was not oppressive, and it was 2 comfortable nights for sleeping in a row, last night and the night before. Even this morning. Look at this guy. He's new here. He hasn't learned fear. I think we learn fear. I'm not sure whether we learn fear or are born with it, but appreciate the entertainment. Birds, oh sorry, there's no food in the feeder. How's the weather stick doing? We haven't checked the weather stick in a while. It's kind of neutral to up. And that's kind of my attitude towards this week. It's not as positive as I was yesterday. And by the way, the weather stick, when it points up, that means nice weather. Usually means lower humidity. But you see those thin cirrus clouds here? These clouds are on the northern edge of our old front, which is now stalled between Bermuda and the mid-Atlantic states. And there is a low pressure system there. So one thing we have not had this summer is the classic day after day of Bermuda high pressure, which generates winds from the southwest. It seems like we've always had a contorted system where the high pressure systems come in here, but they're fairly weak. We have had very little in the way of wind for the most part this summer, and we're kind of stuck in the humidity. So now we have the challenge. There's that front off to the south with these cirrus clouds, and then there's another more energized front in the northern stream coming across the Midwest and Canada. Are the two going to stay separate? We always say that in the wintertime when we're trying to talk about snow. If they stay separate, most of us have a pretty nice Monday, Tuesday. Although that one from the northwest is threatening with thunderstorms today in western New England. I think they would be isolated, but the Severe Storm Prediction Center says there's a chance that a couple of them could be severe. So that would be for this afternoon in western New England. As for southern New England, is it beach weather? Yeah, I would say so, except for these clouds are fairly thick at the south coast. I've got some requests. Yesterday I had the pleasure of spotting for Rand and Sam as they were foiling and boarding, wakeboarding. That was so fun. Anyhow, that's what they do when there's no wind, because when there's wind, they want to go kiteboarding. And they asked, when does the southwest wind kick in? And it's not so easy because with that front off to the south between us and Bermuda, it's not easy Bermuda high. We have high pressure more to the east of Nantucket, and so that means more wind from the south or even southeast this afternoon. And then tomorrow, and it's not that strong either, maybe 10 knots this afternoon. And then tomorrow, when that low goes south of us, look at that. There's a closed low. It almost looks like a tropical system with winds strong from the east on the north side of that low, but even stronger from the southwest as that low goes by. And then after that low goes by, then we do get more of a classic Bermuda high pressure system here on starting Wednesday and probably lasting into Saturday. But there are always buts. It's complicated because if we look at the 500 millibar flow, trough axis to our west, which means we're always vulnerable to these showers and thunderstorms. That's today and tomorrow. And then you try to get the ridge building over the mid-Atlantic states, and there's certainly a hot ridge in the west, but in between, look at that upper level low coming right across Pennsylvania and New York on Thursday and Thursday night. That is a real bump in the road in this heat wave. So we're gonna have temperatures near 90 or low 90s if we get enough sunshine, and real sticky air and thunderstorms. So yesterday I was hopeful that we may go a week without any flooding rains, but now that Thursday night thing, it looks kind of real juiced up. Go to the precipitable water And the precipitable water stays up there around an inch today and tomorrow, so any downpours can be heavy. Then it kind of goes down a little Wednesday. But then Thursday, oh my goodness, look at that. That's 2 to 3 inches of precipitable water crossing New England Thursday night. So some of us are going to end up with flash flooding, I have to say, Thursday into Friday. That's right in the middle of what's supposed to be a heat wave. And then the real front that's going to break the heat wave. Now here's something promising, even though it comes in on the weekend with Saturday, scattered thunderstorms. Sunday looks like potentially, again, some flooding, rain, and severe weather. And then I guess the best news is a week from today, that's a push of Canadian high pressure, and that's gonna push that front well off to our south and east. That's different than what's happened most of this summer, and that would generate the strong west and northwest winds that Rand is looking for to go kiteboarding right out here in the Fore River. But Rand is capable of moving around, so I would say the south coast of New England for your southwest winds on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's the wind forecast at the south coast. That looks pretty impressive. And so your kiting would be along the south coast, and then by next weekend we can get it up here. What else? I had so much to do yesterday in chore department, but it was too nice a day. It was a Sunday, and everyone else wanted to play. Dan and I took the SUP out there, and we went around Raccoon Island. We walked on Raccoon Island. The glacial rocks out there are spectacular. I did not have my camera. And then we came back, and I was going to go boating, and then Sandy wanted to go kayaking. How can I get the kayak down to the beach? Oh, well, I think I have a way. Push it right down the stairs. And so then we launched her on her kayaks, and then boating with Doug and Jeff Kent and Chet at OPYC. That was real fun, very impressive. Jeff can catch a breeze in the lightest of wind. And then at the end of the day, time to come home and have dinner and go work in the garden. No, I think I'm gonna do some spotting for Sam and Rand. You have to have 3 people when you do this activity: a driver, a spotter, and the person that's playing. And I was happy to be the spotter. So a few highlights from those, and I'll make probably a longer video of yesterday calling it the best summer Sunday of 2023. Not that today looks too bad. Where did those rabbits go? There he is, right there. Steve should have come out. So anyhow, this is not good news because all my tomatoes are about to start turning pink, and they are gonna want them. Oh, that's gonna be rough. See the tomatoes down there? Doing really well. Yeah, hopefully I get some of them. I work in the garden? Yeah, one of these days. Maybe today. Steve chilling. I don't know how he got outside. Good, chin up right over Steve's head. Indiana Jones. And the last trip before the whip. Oh, now he's showing up. All right, tide's coming in again. 81 degrees, 12:33. T-Rex is gonna do midday out the door. What do you see? What's going on out there? Interesting. Rex, can you help them? Rex, let's go help them. How much that weigh?
A lot. Yeah, it's too heavy.
So you want to just drop it down the cliff?
Yeah.
All right. Just drop it right down the cliff.
Hello, Maureen.
What happens if we just... How do the Kents do this? We'll just let it go. I think this is called being a Sherpa. Going down is one way, coming back up. Ooh, it's gonna be difficult. They're going that way. Their boat came this way. Down there. No problem. Every day. And more is more interesting than yesterday. Can't wait till what tomorrow's yesterday's gonna bring. Tomorrow's tomorrow. Does it work again? There it goes. See you later. You can keep this line, roll it up and put it in the back. No problem. See you tomorrow. Watch out for the channel. You mentioned there's sharks out there? They're way out there. That goose doesn't seem too pleased. Just going for a little joyride. That was funny. Absolutely. Yeah. Not a bad way to spend a Sunday. Scotter's Neck Dog Park. Haven't taken T-Rex down there in a while. A lot of people not in a hurry. That's how I like to be. Never want to be in a hurry. I like boating with people not in a hurry.
So the black tube comes out of the boat.
Cool.
Forward
Wow.
when they fly that sail.
Planes are coming in from over the ocean where there is not a cloud in the sky. The air is sinking over the ocean and it's rising over the land. Just a perfect sea breeze kind of day. They're probably coming from like the Bahamas or something. Beautiful. The sun's reflecting off the top of the sail. Black seal. Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. One of the nicest days of the summer. Nice driving, brother. Captain.
All over the place.
This is fun. Jeff and Doug doing the same thing they've been doing for 60 plus years anyway. Whoa, whoa! Into the harbor. So there's no wind, but there are a lot of boats. So there's a lot of stirring it up.
Sunday afternoon.
Guess who's driving now? Ha! Nobody. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Where's the throttle and all that stuff? Just push these straight down, right? Hull gut. It's just fun saying hull gut. Channel between hull and the island. To the Atlantic Ocean. Pretty busy. Managed to find a little spot between the boats right here, right now. North side of Pettix Island. A lot of flotilla and mooring activity going on. People just chilling on a hot Sunday afternoon in the summertime. How many Sundays like this do we get a year? Oh, one? Maybe 2 or 3 sometimes. That's a party. Okey doke.
You haven't seen before. One further over. That's on the original jet stream.
The original jet stream. I would say Doug is the taller one.
By the ladder. Look at the mugshot Jeff's given.
Doug, thanks for a great day, man.
You're welcome.
Off on to the next adventure.
Over and out.
We get some inland cumulus developing over the jet stream, and when you look out to sea, nothing but sinking air and sunshine. What causes that? That's called seafoam green. The jet stream and the tender. Same colors that Don Kent had. Same name that Don Kent had. But Doug took it to another level. Thanks for a great day, Doug.
I got it. Yeah. 258-9902.
Yeah, the day just never ends. Way to make it look easy. Pushing out boards. This one was too easy. Just throw that thing in there. Yep, just your average Sunday afternoon on the Fore River. Sam making it look like he's done it since the day he was born. Thanks for having me. I'm a spotter. Along for the ride. I'm just about to jump in the water. Can I call you later? Tow rope has been dropped. Totally gravity. Good skipper, Sam, and Rand just knowing what he's doing. Because he's been doing this his entire life. He's been prepping for it his entire life.